Hey Defenders, welcome back to our channel. So today let us dive deep into a fascinating attack of how the billionaire investor Mark Cuban fell victim for a sophisticated attack through his Gmail account. This really scares me because I see a growing trend of mobile phone related attacks. So what are you waiting for? Grab a cup of coffee and let's get started on how and what happened. In a recent post on Twitter, Mark Cuban shared the details of a hacking incident. He explained how a hacker posing a Google support representative contacted him claiming there was an unauthorized access attempt to his account. The scammer, using a spoofed Google phone number, convinced Mark Cuban to provide sensitive information disguising he's going to be securing his account. The hacker likely obtained Mark Cuban's phone number from a data breach or a data brokerage site. They then used a spoofing application available on the App Store to create a fake Google phone number, making a call appear as if it's a legitimate call on the number of Cuban's caller ID. This tactic is known as a phone number spoofing, where the call originated from a Google call center number and it landed up to Mark Cuban's phone. So on the caller ID of Mark Cuban, what you see is you'll see Google, right? And it's actually the phone number of Google that's displayed, or the support number of Google that's getting displayed. So Mark Cuban believed whatever he saw, right? And interestingly, what has happened back, there are some attacks called the SIP spoofing, SIP spoofing. What is SIP spoofing? SIP spoofing stands for Session Initiation Protocol Spoofing. It is a caller ID spoofing attack, right? Where a SIP protocol is used, where you can particularly change a particular parameter to make it look like the call is coming from a specific number you want to show, right? Okay. Now, what is my thoughts around this kind of an attack, right? What is my thoughts around this kind of an attack, and what should we do to make sure we don't fall victim for such attacks that easily? Number one, caller ID awareness. Understand that caller ID can be easily manipulated. Always question the identity of the caller, especially when the claim is from a trusted organization. When someone says, I'm calling from HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, or some bank, and say, share your credit card number, please do not share it, right? Please don't share OTPs. Please don't share CVV numbers, etc. Please do not do that. No one from the bank would ever, make an outbound call to your phone number and ask you for your number or your detail for verification. That will never happen. Even in some cases they do. That time what happens is it gets transferred to a IVR system, which is automated system, where they ask you to do the verification using your keypad. You don't have to vocally verify your confidential data at all. Number two, verification. If you receive a suspicious call, hang up and independently verify the information by contacting the organization directly, by you making the outbound call instead of you receiving the inbound call. That's not required. So please be aware and be a little more cautious to make an outbound call to verify the particular caller, right? Always remember to guard your personal information. Always remember to guard your personal information. Never give out any personal information at all. It can lead to password reset on multiple sites. You know, when you go to sites and say forgot password, it may ask your birthday, it may ask your native place, it may ask your friend's name, your pet name, your mother's name, mother's maiden's name, etc. Right? So never give out any of such information. It could be used by an attacker to reset your confidential data, right? So these are my personal thoughts about what you should or should not do with regard to this kind of an attack going forward. Here are my conclusion. In this hacking incident involving Mark Cuban serves as a stark reminder for an ongoing risk imposed on sophisticated phone related scams. Always be aware of common tactics used by scammers and following expert advice that are provided in multiple YouTube channels, including mine. Remember, when in doubt, always verify the identity of the caller and never share sensitive information over phone unless you're absolutely required to do so. Okay, that's it for today's video. In case you found this information useful, if you think someone else would love to hear a content like this, consider sharing and subscribing. And also, do not forget to comment your experiences related to this type of scams below, so I can personally respond back to you and also take one of your cases as a topic for my discussion. Looking forward. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights on cybersecurity.